Hey guys, welcome to my new skincare routine. This is Jazz speaking and you're watching Jazzy TV. So before I get started with my skincare routine, basically I'm showing you guys how I healed my dry, cracked skin as well as just my normal skincare routine. So first we're starting off with the hands. I want to get them nice and clean before I start touching my face and anything like that. So for starting off, I use this sugar scrub by Tree Hut. I absolutely fell in love with this papaya paradise scent, so I just put the scrub on and wash it off with warm water, and you can already start to feel how soft the skin starts feeling immediately as soon as you start washing some of the scrub off. Now that you have everything rinsed off, you're going to go ahead and dry your hands. Paper towel, regular towel, it doesn't matter, and just make sure you moisturize after. I'm using the Dr. Teal's lavender oil, that way I can moisturize before I paint my nails because I do want to pamper myself a little bit as well. Now onto the face, I'm coming in with the facial cleaner, just a light Cetaphil cleaner. I'm going to be dermaplaning my face like you've seen me do in another video. This actually really helps with my skincare because any products that I use can get down into my pores better, and it just makes my skin look so much clearer. So what I use, like I said, the Cetaphil gentle cleanser just to cleanse the face first, and then I went to Target and found this aloe gel that you could put on to do the oil dermaplaning, which I found out worked so much better. You can check out the video where I did that. As you can see, the oil planning seemed to take off more hair and it felt more smooth. As you can see there, it felt more smooth coming off, but you guys can check out the video to see the full routine and the full detail of how I did that. But afterwards you want to make sure that you do put some kind of moisturizer on. Again, I'm using the Cetaphil line due to my psoriasis because I have sensitive skin, so I just put that moisturizer on, make sure I rub it in, and I'm still kind of checking out my face to see how it went and also any spots that I may have missed, but you can see everything turned out pretty good. I got a good shot out of it this time. Now guys, make sure you follow me on Instagram because I did put a poll asking you guys for some help on my skin, seeing if you guys had any good moisturizer. A lot of you guys reached out and I'm thankful, and I went with this one here that I found in Target. So I just wanted to show you guys previously how I did, healed my dry skin, especially on my feet, working in these winter weathers, not nice and cold, but it was freezing cold, and I had bad cracked skin. You guys seen this routine of me doing my foot spas before, so I showed you guys basically what I did using my Dr. Teal's salt like I usually use, and I like hot boiling water because it seems to make the salt dissolve better, and just soaking your feet in warm water does really good. But make sure it's not too hot because I tend to do that a lot because to me it seems like it gets cold faster, but as you can see I couldn't even put my feet in. But back on this winter skin heal, I thought it was over with, but we had some snow again, so this is perfect timing for me to drop this video again, showing you guys how to heal your skin. So soaking your feet is really relaxing. I sat here, watched some YouTube, I ate me a little bit of food while I relaxed. As you know, I also sprained my ankle. It was a really bad sprain before, so that's another reason why soaking is pretty good. It helps heal that, especially with the Epsom salt. And usually what I do is use a sugar scrub. I went with the same scent this time, and of course this one smells so good. But basically, speaking out of my foot, I had to use this on my heel to dry the skin because in the winter I also was wearing these high Nike socks as well as taping my foot a lot. And that KT tape, I don't know if you guys know about kinesio tape, but it leaves marks on your skin. As you can see there, it was really dry, and I had to wear that pretty much for some weeks, and that left my skin really dry for weeks, as well as the KT patches on my legs. So I had to get this intensive sock style foot mask to help try to heal that. And you just basically open them up. These kind you actually have to cut open, and then you sit them on for about 10 to 15 minutes while they soak and they just moisturize for you. The next step was to actually paint my toes and do all the little cuticle cuttings and things like that. So I use the salon step, which really comes in handy. I got this for Christmas. It has a magnifying glass with a light on it as well as a drying fan. Now it's a stand where you can prop your foot up while you paint it and sitting down, and it also has compartments to hold all of your tools, which is amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to be showing you guys the real daily skin routine that you've been waiting for. So just showing you an overview of all the stuff that I'm going to be using in this routine. I started using cotton rounds after I saw Kiki Palmer use this to clear her skin because those scrubbers started to affect my psoriasis, leaving red rashes and kind of was bad for my skin. So I go in with this daily gentle scrub Cetaphil, and then also I like to use the advanced repair cream that you saw me get earlier. I just started using this in my routine and it helped. And I'm also going to be using the eye massage roller here. Then I got some nice scents to add to my shower from Bath & Body Works. These actually might be my new favorite scents from the line now, Into the Night. I'm not sure if you guys tried that, but I also use this eczema therapy that I use on my face before the Eucerin. So I've kind of been playing around with both of them, seeing which one actually might work better. So far I haven't seen much of a difference, but we'll keep testing and see. Now for this part, I'm going to show you guys a really more natural, realistic night, I don't know, you don't have to say night routine, just a skincare routine. I actually do mine at night, and this actually helps. You can see it's really realistic because as you can see in the clip, I look really tired. I can't even get the stuff going. It was late at night, so what I like to do is use my facial steamer. I'll put a link if you guys want to get that as well from Amazon. All you do is fill the steamer with water, let it heat up, and as that heats up, I go in with the same cleanser that you guys have been seeing me use. Sometimes I use the wipe depending on if I had makeup on or, you know, working out like I just did after there. I just finished working out, just to cleanse your face before you actually use the steamer, because it's going to go deep into your pores. That way when you put your other products on, it's going to go into your pores better and kind of leave your skin more clear and more clean. I know this sounds a bit repetitive, but if you guys deal with psoriasis or any other kind of outbreaks and things like that, you kind of want to stick to a routine and see how it actually really works for you. For the most part, this has been working. Like, I used to use the Cetaphil gel like you saw with the scrubber brush, but that kind of left those red marks and like the rashes. They call it like strawberry, raspberry patches. That's what it started to leave. But I noticed once I switched to those cotton swabs, it actually worked better. And also using the steamer. Without using the steamer, I can definitely tell a difference. I start getting those breakouts, but the steamer actually helps brighten my skin, gets it nice and clear. So I definitely notice the days that I don't do it. So this is something that I really suggest using in your routine, as well as adding, you know, some kind of mask or something. After I do the steamer, I like using this turmeric mask stick. This is a new one I've been using. I usually kind of bounce back and forth from that one, as well as that green tea mask that you see me use in another video. So you can use either one of those. I'm currently testing this turmeric one for another video to see how it actually works. One thing I noticed using the dermaplaning that really has helped my skin. So the other issue that I'm working on is removing some dark spots on my face, to see if I can find some kind of method to help with that. So basically what I do with these sticks is I just, of course, rub them across my face, get a nice even layer across, and just let it sit for a little while. I usually don't put it on my eyebrows, but I don't know why. I've noticed some little marks on there, so I tried to see what happens if I actually put them on my eyebrows to help treat the psoriasis, because that is a patch where I get flare-ups and stuff, to see if that'll actually help heal my skin. But once I do that, you leave the mask on and let it sit for about 15 minutes. While that's sitting, I usually like to take a shower and let it sit and rinse it off in the shower. But this is actually, even though it's a skincare routine, I'm not going to be showing you guys a shower routine. If you guys want to see that, maybe I'll do that in the future. But of course, a good shower starts with music. That's what gets me going, as well as this aromatherapy spray. This one's my favorite. I always like to spray before I take a shower. It gets the shower smelling nice and fresh before I even step in. Now the other thing, like I said, I just wash it off in the shower. I look like I'm drowning in here, but trust me guys, I'm okay. This is not the best angle, but you guys get the idea of what I'm saying. So after you shower, you of course rinse the stuff off of your face and then begin moisturizing as soon as possible. Not when your skin is wet, but make sure it's actually dry so the product can actually work through and not get watered down. I noticed after using this Eucerin, it actually did help for my winter cracked skin, if you want to say. I used it on my feet, arms, legs, face, body, all of that. It actually did work very, very well. As you can see, it's kind of more thicker, like a cream instead of like one of those oil based or like kind of water based lotion. So this is very thick and rich, and it actually worked good on my skin, because when I wake up the next day, I am not ashy like I usually am. So you can tell this works. And like I said, I began using it on my face to test out to see. So far I haven't seen if I really noticed anything with my psoriasis with it. It does moisturize my skin very well, but as far as the standpoint of psoriasis, I'm not exactly sure if I kind of noticed the difference between the oatmeal one yet, but I will update you guys later if I do. And now on to this eye massage roller that I saw in the dollar store. You guys would not believe. Yes, Dollar Tree. $1.25, not just $1 now, it's $1.25. I got this massage roller. Of course I used on my face. They have these at like Ulta, Target, and all these other places, but you know, sometimes they can be a little bit more pricey. So this is actually one of the mini jade rollers that I got, and again, $1.25. You really can't beat that. So what I did was I began rolling on my face to help, like a little massage. It's supposed to be for your eye, but I use it for my entire face. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I did was try to use my pockets. It didn't do anything on my mouth. I just wanted to see what was going to happen. Just keep going along with the flow. But when I tried it, like what I like to do is roll out the pockets for my sinuses, because I did have an issue with that. And me doing that in the previous past times, whatever you want to say, that actually did really help with my sinuses and my allergies. It felt really good to massage it out. And trust me, you guys are definitely going to notice the next day after you do this routine, you'll definitely see a difference in the morning. Now for the next day, I was getting ready for work. As you can see, I don't work for shit, but I just got the shirt because I like free stuff. But you can see I definitely felt good. Skin looks nice and bright and clear, if you guys can tell the difference. I'm still working on those dark spots. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but for the most part, everything worked until I realized I forgot my earrings. Now I feel nice and complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you can see the difference. But let me know. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.